Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is Cypherbox. So, it's been said that the winner of Ray Beltran versus Jose Pedraza for the WBO 135-pound title will face Vasyl Lomachenko next, according to Bob Arum. So, in this interview Bob Arum gave to BoxingScene.com, and I'll link the article in the description of the video, he basically said the winner of that fight has signed to fight Vasyl Lomachenko. They have both signed, said Arum to BoxingScene.com. Okay, you know, this is quite typical of Bob Arum. Bob Arum likes to keep things in-house a lot of the times, or most of the time. He likes to keep his fighters fighting each other, and he generally, most of his fighters generally have that WBO belt because that's his strongest relationship in terms of his relationships regarding to the four major sanctioning bodies. The other thing, the reason I want to talk about this is Mikey Garcia has been getting a little bit of stick lately from a lot of people in regards to him wanting to step up to welterweight by the end of this year and face Errol Spence Jr. A lot of people are accusing Mikey Garcia of ducking Lomachenko and going for the Errol Spence Jr. fight because there's a lot more money in it, and he'll have, if he does lose, he has an excuse because he's moving up 2 weight classes. Here's my thoughts on the whole situation, right? First of all, I don't like the idea of Mikey Garcia moving up 2 weight classes. I haven't got a problem with him moving up to welterweight, but the fact that he's moving up 2 weight classes, you know, after just fighting at 135 pounds against Robert Easter Jr., it's a little bit concerning, you know. If you look at some fighters over the last couple of years, it hasn't worked out well for them, yeah. So you look at Rigondeaux, he jumped up 2 weight classes to 130 pounds to fight Lomachenko. He quit in the 6th round, yeah, or after the 6th round. You look at Kell Brook, jumped up 2 weight classes to fight, you know, Triple G, a bigger, stronger man than him in that fight, and, you know, walked out of the ring with a broken orbital bone. You look at Amir Khan, you know, now Amir Khan technically only stepped up 1 weight class, even though it was a middleweight fight. It was at a catch weight of 155 pounds, which is just a pound above the junior middleweight limit. And we saw what happened to Amir Khan in 6th round, got knocked clean out. Even though he was winning the fight on points, in my opinion, he got knocked out clean, yeah? So moving up weight classes, in my opinion, you know, I'm not a big fan of fighters moving up 2 weight classes just like that and taking on one of the best fighters in that division that they're moving up into. You know, for me, moving up weight classes should be a gradual thing done over a period of time. And if Mikey Garcia was to step into the welterweight division, you would like to think that he'll probably have a few fights to kind of just acclimate himself to the welterweight division, you know, get comfortable with it, and then take on a big fight like Errol Spence Jr. The second thing, people accusing him of ducking Lomachenko. I don't think he's ducking Lomachenko. I don't think he's afraid to fight Lomachenko. At the same time, there's some people saying the same about Lomachenko. Like with the news that I've just given to you now, I posted this on Instagram the other day, and, you know, someone left a comment, oh yeah, that's right, you know, duck Mikey Garcia, don't make that fight, you know, run from it, you know, fight anyone but Mikey. Or something along the lines of that. And I don't think Lomachenko's scared to fight Mikey Garcia either. I think the problem here is promotional, right? If you follow boxing long enough, you will know that Mikey Garcia and Bob Arum aren't exactly the best of friends, and they don't exactly trust each other. And Mikey Garcia definitely doesn't trust top rank of Bob Arum, who was his former promoter and promotional company. Mikey Garcia had a 2-year layoff because he decided he wasn't happy at Top Rank or with Bob Arum, and decided to take him back to court because he wanted to get out of the contract because he wasn't getting the fights he wanted, right? So during that time, while that lawsuit or that case was going on, Mikey Garcia couldn't fight because he was still under Bob Arum and Top Rank. Once that lawsuit had ended, you know, he was freed from Top Rank and Bob Arum, and now he's a free agent, currently mainly working with Al Heyman and Showtime. Okay, that's the reason I think that fight's not happening, yeah? And it is a big hurdle to get over, you know, because if Mikey doesn't trust Bob Arum and Top Rank, and I can't blame him for that. You know, Bob Arum's had his moments, don't get me wrong, throughout his promotional career. Then it's going to be very difficult to make that fight. Even a few months ago, you know, Bob Arum wasn't exactly someone who was willing to negotiate. He said, I will set a price for Mikey Garcia, and he either takes that price and wants the fight, or he doesn't. Simple as that. There will be no negotiation. So people who are accusing Mikey of ducking or Lomachenko of ducking, I don't think the fighters are ducking each other. I personally think that there is just that issue of Bob Arum's in the way of this fight being made. And it's sad because unfortunately it most likely means we probably won't get to see the fight. But you know, sometimes that's what goes on in boxing. You know, the politics kick in, personal grudges or bitterness, you know, over a previous promotional deal you had with a fighter or with a promoter gets in the way, and you don't trust each other and you can't make a deal. And that's what I put it down to. I don't put it down to the fighters don't want the fight. I put it down to the fact that Mikey Garcia has issues with Bob Arum vice versa, and it would be difficult to make that fight, in my opinion. But look, that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think. What do you think about Lomachenko also fighting the winner of Pedraza and Beltran? And what do you think about Mikey Garcia moving up to welterweight? Alright, that's all I got for you on this one, guys. As always, like, share and subscribe. Until next time, this is Cypherbox reminding you to keep it real.